Yeah, I mean, really, really proud of our guys for how we pushed in the third. I thought we had that was our best period. A lot of pushback, a lot of pride, playing on our home ice, and um, But I think what I'm most proud of is how upset our guys are right now. We believe we can beat anybody, and they expect to win every night, and I think that's a difference in this team, and it stings because we think we can win anytime we take the ice.
You gave up the 2 power play goals, but then you killed 4 minutes there in the second period. It seemed like that kind of turned the game around when you were able to get by that.
It did. That got us a lot of momentum. I mean, their power play is lethal, and they showed it tonight, and so the kill got it together there, and then they killed another one there in the third, and so we know we can't get into a special teams battle with these guys. So we got to stay out of the box tomorrow and play 5-on-5 hockey, and if we do, we like our chances.
Do you expect any of your penalty killing lines to change at all after you saw them?
No, not at all. I think they just that's the number one team in the country with a power play that if you put them on the ice too many times, they're going to execute. They have too many good players. So it's no, not at all.
For Brinson and Johnny, how do you guys think you execute your game plan just going into this one and throughout the course of 60 minutes?
I think the first and second period we could have did a bit of a better job. Definitely the start of the second we came out with the mentality of just getting shots through in the power play, and that's exactly what we did, and Johnny got a stick on it, and then we just kind of faded off the last second half of the second, but the third came around and we just played our game, just outworking the opposition, and it's pretty special when we can dominate a period against the #1 ranked team in the country. It just shows you what the Sun Devil hockey organization actually has inside that locker room, and there's so many incredible things to come with this program starting tomorrow night.
Yeah, just banking off what Bernie said. The program's at a point now where we talk about being a tradition, and we talked about it in the locker room. There's no more moral wins. We expect to beat the #1 team in the country, which I think is a tribute to where this program is and how far it's come. So this one stings, and it's good in the locker room. We're not satisfied. Losing by a goal is just not enough to the #1 team in the country.
Johnny, can you take us through your 2 goals tonight?
Yeah. The power play. We talked about it in the locker room coming out in the second, fresh ice. We had to execute. Someone made a pass up to, I think it was Como, up to Brittany, and we kind of talked how they were going to take me away, my shot on the point there, or in the half wall. So I cut back door. Brittany made a really nice pass, and it just had to have my stick on the ice and went in. So that was a good one to get us started in the second, and then the third, Grooves made a nice play, chipping it low, and Sandu got to it first, got it up to Manny, and we knew we didn't have much time, so Manny made a nice shot, got it past their D, and went off my stick there. So didn't have to do a whole lot, a lot of team goals. I just got a little bit of the glory there. So.
What do you think the biggest key is going in tomorrow, trying to pick up the 6 split?
Well, yeah, obviously, limiting penalties, limiting their power play. That's going to be the key. Staying out of the box and staying disciplined and playing 5-on-5. And getting pucks in behind them like we did in the third, and going to work, using our speed, using our big bodies, and using our home ice to our advantage. So I think the guys understand now what it's going to take after a really good third, and they're going to be better tomorrow too. That's the thing, and our guys know that. And that was their first game, so the rust is off, and they're going to be a lot better as well.
You guys played a lot of one-goal games like this last year. Does this feel different just because of the way you're able to compete with a team of that caliber?
Yeah, it does. I mean, there's no point in that game, and certainly we have all the respect in the world for Ohio State. They're a tremendous program. There's no point in that game where anybody on our bench didn't think we could win. we thought we could win that game, and we would, and that's a different feeling. It's a different group of guys, you know, and these two guys next to me are a big reason for that. So you know, it's back to the drawing board, and the countdown clock in our room's already set to tomorrow's game, and that's what we're focused on.
What do you think it says just about lines 1 through 4 when you have guys like Steen in that third period going in, drawing a penalty, and a chance to tie the game?
That fourth line of ours was unbelievable in the third period. They played exactly how they need to play to insert confidence into everybody in our lineup, and throwing bodies and finishing checks and getting pucks deep and moving their legs. Dom, Steen, and Cliff, all three were absolutely tremendous in that third period, and it gave us life. It gave us life, and if I know those three like I do, they'll be that way for 60 minutes tomorrow.
You guys killed one of their power plays in the second period. What was the key to that?
Well, I hopefully our guys were just kind of pissed off at how the first two went, you know. I think the biggest struggle we had on the kill was we didn't win any draws on it, so they got set up right away. And I don't think we got it out of the zone on those first two goals. And again, we need to hunker down and compete on draws. And Brett Gruber was incredible on faceoffs tonight. And so we started to kill with him and Bushy so we could get some draws, and we did, and then that got us the momentum. They got it out of the zone, and that kill was really good.
Any adjustments on limiting shots tomorrow? I know that there weren't too terribly many grade A chances, but still 38 shots on net.
I mean, when you give them what they have, 6 power plays, they're going to get a lot of shots, you know. So the key is if you looked at the game 5-on-5, I think it was pretty evenly played, you know, and the key is to stay out of the box, is limit their power play opportunities, play discipline, and if we do, we will give ourselves a chance to win.
Brenton, can you comment on your freshman class coming in? These guys have really made an impact for you guys, and what's it been like being the captain of these guys?
It's been unbelievable. You know, I thank God every day for bringing the freshman class we have. They're a special group of guys, and they instantly came in and just helped us finish that mold that we were waiting for through my freshman and my sophomore year. There was just one missing piece to the puzzle, and I truly believe we have that here. And like I said, I'm so excited for the future of this year, not next year or the year after. I'm talking about like this year, about how special it's going to be with the group of guys we have in that locker room. Like, as we talked about, it's just so much different this year. Last year and my freshman year, after a hard-fought game, we were pretty upset, but it was like guys were getting angry at each other. Now you can just tell we're so upset because we felt like we know we could beat that team, but guys aren't going after each other. We're picking each other up. So leading this team has just been so cool to see how the guys have just responded, and we're becoming a family, and that's what it takes to win in this league.
The power play, you guys have talked about how the power play is something you guys need to improve on, something that you guys have been working on a lot in practice. Another power play goal tonight. I mean, what are your impressions on this year compared to last year with how the power play?
Well, it's just more experience, and you know, just more experience. You know, and you know, right now, like Como is going to be just a tremendous player for us, but you know, he's the freshman on that top unit, and when he starts to really get it and click with these guys, we think we're going to have a power play that can look like theirs. But at the end of the day, we popped one tonight. It was a great play by these two in particular, and Johnny hit a crossbar in the first period on it. You know, so it looks good. And again, it's getting us momentum, and that's all you can ask out of your power play.
2 more questions.
Coach, what were your thoughts just on the defense score tonight, especially a couple freshmen playing against a really tough offensive team, just their job this game?
Thought it was good. You know, I mean, I thought some of the penalties we took in the second, Vito's too, were unfortunate. You know, it's tough. I mean, that's a heck of a team. So if you get caught flat-footed for just an instance, they're gonna make you pay. You know, and you got to find yourself recovering and fishing a little bit. So, but overall, I thought our D-core was great. I thought they were great. They were blocking shots. They were playing selfless hockey, and you know, so I'm happy with where they're at, and we're only going to get better.
To get a goal with 2 seconds left in the period, how much of a lift was that?
It was a big lift. I think, like you said, killing that 4-minute penalty gave us a little bit of life, you know, and then we settled in, and you know, you go into the room feeling really good when you score with 2 seconds left, and you know, we had it right where we wanted it, at home, down a goal, going into the third against the top team in the country, and you know, so I'm proud of our guys for that. And tomorrow we have to execute a little bit more on both ends of the ice, and we'll see what happens.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, good.